Hey, boop 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 boop. We're here. Gotta get to the trading post before it goes away and spend some points. I've been procrastinating this decision. I gotta close these extra windows. Hold on. What's the noise? What? This better not be like a new month already. What? What the fuck? No, this is such bullshit. Why? Dude, no. It can't be a new month. It's not. No. I fucked up. I didn't even get a chance to save anything right there. Fuck. No little ogre dude. Damn. How come realm time 1250? What? That kind of sucks. No, that really sucks. Like, damn. Fuck. Let's see what they have this month, I guess. Fucked up. Damn. The little ogre dude looked so cool. This little ogre dude. Alright. Let's come over here and check it out.
Greetings, adventurer.
Oh, actually, they still got this. Oh, shit. Time left 9 hours and 7 minutes. Good. Okay. I'm definitely gonna buy this guy. Purchase. Yes. I got the little... I'm thinking about this. I don't know. I definitely want Squire's Hammer. Squire's Hammer is dope. I need both of these also. They just look so cool. Yuck, that thing's so hideous. They're kind of like these, but they're like 500. Such an ugly fucking cloak. So fucking hideous. Both of these are very intriguing. I have to get them both. At 950 left. I don't wanna if I want the red or the blue. This thing is cool. I don't know. This mace is alright. I can't think of any point where I don't want to use a mace. I kind of prefer this, but I also want one of these. It's look cool and all stealthy. Bandoliers. I go with this one because it seems more paladin-y. I got all the things I wanted. Good, good. Celestial Steed is frozen. Let's get out of here.
Come back again.
500.
It's a fine day for trade. Always a pleasure. May the winds be in your favor.
We can get this pirate outfit. My opinion is there's plenty of ways to make pirate outfits with normal gear. The only benefit of this is the overalls you see around the legs, which it's up to you if that's an important detail. Finally got my full heroic set. Yeah. I got this this cat thingy. Eat this thing. Back. There we go. We fix the chat. Good. Alright, so we did this part. Which was my baby Gorlock. I just know him. They didn't actually give me the baby, did they? Where is it?
It's a fine day for a trade.
Garr.
May the winds steer you true.
Oh, there he is. Garlock. Hehehe. Good, good. Probably or even the quest this week. Let's go back and check. I don't even know. It's a pet battle week. I just saw it in the top right. Okay, so good. Man, I was so worried that she was gonna fucking carry over. I was like, wait a second. Wait a cotton picking second. Well, the feast is about to start. Well, let's head on over there. Somebody wants my diamond tip cane?
I have lived to see them return.
Participate in a single hunt. Gotta check this thing right here, hold on. Do the bong buff. Yes, the final transmog piece. This set 402 is very nice though still. Mine is still better once I upgrade it. Diamond etched gauntlets. Which I guess interesting. They got the diamonds coming out. I'm gonna have to go with the bracers. Yes, shackles of titanic failure. Dude, perfect. These are perfect. First of all, I get shackles of titanic failure. I could go trade those in
Welcome to the Isles.
for a visual of my set. Try teleporting. I never got the teleport points. Let me figure that out. Okay, let's leap into the portal. Hopefully we end up over there by the soup. Make some soup. Oh Lord! What has happened? Thank you. Get out of here. Semi-close. That's beautiful though. 411. Really helped my eye level. Hell yeah, 404. Trying to come over here so we can get a baggy goodies. How much monies do I have? 21,000. Fuck. Guarantee that WoW token's almost at 200,000. It's just in demand right now. Hey, hey, hey. I mean, by the end of the month, maybe I can afford to actually pay for this. Hello. Not so tender morsel. Acha! Yes, chef. What, chef? What's next, chef? Chef, give me order, chef. Chef. Chef! Alright, chef, that's good enough. escaping fish. Fish. Yo, Pleaky, give me this. Oh, crap. Take that, rubbery fish head. Escaping fish bag in. Oh. Fury of the storm. There you go, chef. Enjoy. As long as you Hey. Over here. Come get our free bag of junk.
Well now.
Do you have a bag of junk for me? Oh, you do, thank you.
Different?
Bags of junk to open. Bowls out. Let me do something to the hermits, okay. Make sure we get this bong buff up. Maybe we'll get another a chemical packet. Hell yeah. Dope. Oh, so we get a recipe? Growl's Devotion. Huh. I got this sword too. Nice sword. Got the bong buff going for the alchemical flavor pocket. Oh, we didn't get a purple from that. Oh, shit, pepper smelt. My bad. Oh no, it's the thing right here.
Hello. Next time, bring.
Oh. Yeah, I know I have points I need to spend. Good shit. Oh, we're gonna get legendary here. Nice. There it goes, legendary. We're gonna get the dude. Whoop. Tiny Leviathan bone. Yeah, chef. Oh.
I have plenty to offer. Let's trade again.
30 seconds. Y'all need to chill. Oh, thank you for smashing that like button. I do appreciate it. Every like helps us out. Keeps us popping up on those feeds. You know what we're doing. Yeah, I think the soup should be done. Where's this guy at? Here he comes. Aha. I feel wormhole generator. Can I just use the wormhole one? Get over here. More than 30 minutes ago. Waterbound chest. How close am I to being done with the Artisans Consortium? Ooh, so close. Oh, Wormforged helm. Oh, wow. 376 with a prismatic thock and speed and haste. Damn, that'd be good. If it didn't suck. Very limited inventory space. Hmm. All these damn fucking Tuskar insignias they keep giving me. "38 minutes until a siege." Fuck, where's the world boss this week? Inside of there?
Great fish gather in droves. Go, gather meat for us and bring back stories of your exploits.
Tell me what to do, lady. Just here to collect my fish.
Time is money, friend.
Wait, where's the watering hole this week? Yeah, this Knoth is inside of the other fucking thing. Should've fought this guy over here, but I just like put it off too long. It's gone.
What's up? Keep it real. Hurry back.
Well now, you're certainly a surprise. Come, settle down for a spell.
And these items.
Farewell then, friend.
We used to be shot. Am I scaring you yet, you little otter? Just killing sharks not frightening you. How you doing, motherfucker? See you down there. I see you down there. Trying to run. Don't you run from me. Go after someone else. Haha. Done.
It's too far away.
The hell? That was weird.
I need to get closer.
Ha! Thank you, Valiant Hammer. 2 of them, nice. Guess might as well get rid of this now. Hey, another one, cool.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer.
What a haul! Certainly worthy of a tale or two of your own.
And feed the fish. Or drop the fish. Feed the fish and drop the fish. Supposed to drop the fish.
It's still recharging.
I drop the fish.
Where have you come from? Now I have a story.
Talk to me. Glad I could help.
Reputation gains from World Quest increased by 50%. Nice. Fuck is coming out of me? Let's take off the chest. Make this portal here. Jump in the portal for no reason. Taking me to Nara Plains. I want to be here. I don't want to be here. Wonder how much time is left down there. It says 1 hour.
What's on your mind?
The Waking Shores. So
What's your back?
I could do that today, but nice.
Oh, it's you.
Jeremy shoes. Oh, this week.
Best deals anywhere. Come back anytime.
Milestone magnifiers.
Hey, that's it. I got mouths to feed, pal.
Smudge lenses. So 4 smudge lenses.
You'll find no better in the city. My wares are always available.
Hooray. Hey, what were we supposed to make? milestone magnifiers. One more handful of bolts. No. 2 more shock spring coils. Oh, milestone magnifiers. Woohoo!
I'm out of range.
The break it you're buying. I got a new shipment coming in soon. Glad I could help.
Greetings, stranger. Come back for soup.
Go in service.
In service. The list?
Hello. See you around. Have a good one.
We will not repeat our history. Thank you for sharing.
Or ride the bark.
We will not repeat our history.
Ooh, nice. Fucking create the action. Up to 170, Jesus.
We have been scattered so long.
Have we? I wasn't aware.
My wares were made with knowledge. Thank you for sharing.
Do you seek knowledge? Come see me again. Go in wisdom.
thing right here for collecting dust. We can head over.
My wares are of the finest quality.
Thank you, sir.
The mountains are mighty here. Plant our banners to mark what the Dragon Scale expedition has discovered.
She didn't discover it. It's been here. The fuck? Calm down, Christopher Columbus. See what we get.
The Primalists are preparing to attack the temporal conflux. We disable their elemental portals. They are using them to empower a monster that is to be unleashed upon us. But tread with caution. The storm has made the valley bitterly cold. Find
Oh,
ways
no,
to
you
stay
don't.
warm lest you freeze.
Nobody's fighting that guy. Got them all nice.
The beast ahead will threaten all who enter Valdrassus. If not stopped, aid us in this fight. Watch your step. Watch your step. Well done. The Primalists will attempt to open the portal once more. We can aid in this defense. Watch your step.
This is the way.
Oh, thank you, Alyssa, for smashing that like button. I do appreciate that. Every like helps us out, keeps us staying faded, keeps us doing what we're doing. I have a few seconds here that I can survive, but I'll be taking a lot of damage here. Where's the other thing then? Where's Avalantis? I don't see no Avalantis, you liar. We gotta get over here, we're gonna die. Okay, 20 ticks. Chill for a minute, back out. Where's Avalantis? We demand Avalantis. I was the end of Atomic Heart. I got off work that day. By the time I sat down to watch, it was over. I gotta say, I thought we were at the halfway point.
Reactivated a portal. We must disable it.
I guess we were closer to the end than I thought. I was thinking of doing a an Atomic Heart Explained video. It's going over. What's wrong with my dragon? It's pretty complicated. Hello, dragon. Get up. I think it, like, I don't know, I felt like a movie like that ends too early, but then as well, I think there was setup perhaps for another one. And this is stuff I found out later when I researched the game. Like, I guess this is the game developers, this is their very first attempt at a game, which I think they did really well. Like, for their first time. Like, there's lots of people who are like, yeah, well, maybe just like an ending explained, because I think that there's two endings. There's one ending that just happened, and like, I was like, okay, what the fuck? And then there's like another ending where you have to kind of like fight some bosses before you get it. Keep up the good work, bro. Oh, thank you, Mitchell. You gotta take a bong rip to that. Hold on. Let me get over here. The safe spot where these other players can keep me alive. Take a bong rip. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. See, the whole thing with the ending is I'm not sure if, like, is P3 gone? Like, I just don't, like, okay, because, like, I think the last time you were there, I think I got into some one facility, and inside that facility, I'm pretty sure I met, like, Larissa again, who was the girlfriend of, Petrov? Yeah. The dude who turned the robots on, and then so she like is like, you don't understand, and I'm like, whatever, and then she's like, yeah, well, come meet me at this lighthouse, I'll tell you everything. And then so I go towards the lighthouse and to go meet her there, and then fucking just before I get to the lighthouse, like, Charles is telling me that I need to destroy the rings, I have to get rid of the rings. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean get rid of the rings? You got you for years, bro. Gotta support the good ones. Hitting my bowl for you. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, yo. Like I said, the beta connectors. You wanted me to get rid of the beta connectors. Then so like, there's a boss fight, and then after the boss fight, I just fucking throw them into the ocean. And apparently, I missed some cutscene, but I was given the beta connectors by Petrov before he died, before he got his head cut off. When we were there, and we were when we fought him at that big old fucking thing, the ballerina came down, Natasha, not the ballerina, the fucking, like, big ass fucking robot. Oh my god, that fight went on for like 10 minutes, that shit was great. Oh, loved it. Okay, so anyways, you go and you, after you throw away the rings, you meet Larissa inside of, Yeah. So I don't know, I missed that. I was confused on it. But anyways, I didn't know he had them. Because I know people were asking about them for a while, but I guess he had them and he gave them to me because he knew he was going to get killed by me anyways. I don't know. But, so I go into the lighthouse, and inside the lighthouse is where they've been doing research, okay? And, research, into, like, using the collective thing to mind control people, which I already... Like, that was a given. Like, duh, they're gonna mind control people. Like, shit. Like, I saw it coming a mile away. But anyways, They're talking about how like P3 can't remember what's happening, and like I told you there are some weird trippy scenes, and then like I don't like I'm a dog and shit like that, and I'm in some weird like area. I guess that area is it's called Limbo. It's kind of like the Matrix, but they don't want to call it the Matrix. But basically, oh no, he turned into babies, did he? Basically, when people are hooked up to the neural network 2.0, and they're being controlled because people kept saying that Sechenov can control people through it, they're put into some alternate state. It's kind of like when somebody takes over, you're kind of like flipped off, and then you go into the Matrix. So, like, they show us all these people who are in it, and then like exactly what they're describing is kind of like what's happening to me a few times. No, I'm gonna die. No, don't die. Ah! Don't kill me. So she brings me in and tells me that like P3 died out in the field, and he used to have a wife. Oh shit, I'm dead. No, get out of there. He used to have a wife named Ekaterina, okay? And me and Ekaterina used to go out as members of the special forces team and shit, and she was like trained in ballet and shit, and trained like me to be a fucking but we've been to like I think Belgium or Bulgaria or something like that, but then we both fucking I don't know, we got wasted on the mission or something like that, so we both came back like I think as we both came back unconscious, and he was able to bring me back to life, but he wasn't able to bring her back to life. So he got what he could of her consciousness, and then he put it onto two robots. Like the same way that he took what was left of Charles and he put it into the glove. Oh no, wait. I mean, I skipped something right there. But it's like just he brought me back to life, and he's mentioned that before, that the doc brought me back, but in order to prevent, I guess, P3 from having PTSD and remembering his wife, because like I guess they brought him back to life, but that's why he's P3. I guess there was a P1 where they brought, or maybe his original, but P2, when they brought him back the first time, he kept having traumatic shock, and he kept going to PTSD because he would remember his wife and like I guess the mission where they died on or some shit like that. So what they did was they hooked him up to the neural network 2.0 and used him as a test dummy. And they chose to selectively erase his memories that gave him that trauma so that he wouldn't have trauma. And then I guess also they put him into the neural network to calm him. Uh-oh. Facebook, why you do this? What part was I at? Hold on, what part was I at? You tell me. What was the last thing you heard? I only have 40. What the fuck is this? What am I? Oh, did I leave the future? I did leave the future. This is why I need to do a deep dive video, so you can then just rewind the video. I need to get like the fucking images up to help explain it too. Yeah, but what was the last thing you heard? Okay. Well, so like I said, his wife wasn't able to be saved. He was able to be saved, but only if like they erased that part of his memories. So like he's being told this by Larissa, and Larissa's kind of like showing him these tapes that are talking about him and the experiments and stuff like that. And so then they decide to go ask Sechenov about that. And then so as they're going up on the elevator, P3, he whites out, and then he goes into fucking into limbo, which you wake up, which leads you to waking up on some hovercraft, and you're on some hovercraft and you're with Granny Xena. And then, I mean, you could go back and watch my stream to see my live reaction to all this. But, like, okay, so you're right there with Granny Xena, and Granny Xena is like, oh my god, Sonny, you finally came awake, and then it's like, what the fuck? And then she's like, yeah, so you're, you were never like this when you were married to my daughter. And then he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And like, I'm just like, oh my god, that's his stepmother. And then so like, she's like, yeah, my Katerina, our Yekaterina, Yatinka, or whatever. And she's like, they made you forget her. He's like, yeah, I was told something about that. Granny Xena. No, so like, okay, so get this, and this I'm like, and then so she's like, yeah, he's like, where's Larissa? Because like Larissa had just shown me everything, and she's like, where is she? She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? And she's like, yeah, you were in your fucking berserk mode or whatever. And then she's like, now it seems like got you loaded and you finally calmed down though. And then he's all like, they're like, we've got to go stop Shechenov though. There's like, there's guns and I can help you get in there. You just have to go kill him. And then it's like, Charles comes on too and he's like, yes, it is imperative that we get to him as soon as possible. Like, he's been using you to like fucking, to set up the neural network 2.0 and we can't let him get it up or something like that. And then so I'm just right here like, what the fuck? And then so like, it like, the character like kind of assesses situations like, on one side I have lying, manipulative assholes who are using me and kind of like tricking me into doing things that they want, and I don't really know who I can trust. No, because then he says like, chill, like, okay, first of all, if Sechenov is killing me, is making me turn on and kill people, why isn't he making me kill you guys right now? Like, you guys are over here telling me to go kill him. Like, that doesn't make sense. And, like, you guys really want me to go kill him, but I still don't know exactly, like, if what you're saying about him is true. I need to, like, talk to him to confirm it. And then, so, like, I'm given two choices, and the two choices are, like, and I've had enough of these games, and so and then the other one is, like, fuck it, let's go kill Shechenov. And so I choose the first option. And I'm like, all right, and then like the P3 is like, you know what, enough. And then he reaches in and he pulls out fucking Charles. Oh yeah, Charles knows Granny Xena, because like Charles turns out to be fucking Zakharov. Zakharov was a guy who was working on the neural network and who had secretly been using it to put people into limbo. And he had been experimenting on using the limbo to control everybody. Sechenov didn't want anybody to be put into, like, he didn't want to use it to control people. He just wanted to have people actually linked up for the betterment and for sharing and informational purposes. But, like, I believe, this is my understanding of it, fucking Zakharov killed himself with a certain type of polymer that kept him alive, his consciousness alive. Because you can find computer entries where he's talking to Sechenov about it, and he's saying that like he's better, he doesn't need a physical body, he's fine without it. That's why Sechenov felt it might be better for him to put Charles or Zakhanov, Charlatan Zakhanov, into the glove, because then it would help me on missions work through any issues which might arise through the PTSD and just in general. And in that way too, he would give Charles some physical sentience, because he didn't like the concept that he was just an abstract, like a mind on the internet and shit like that, or on their fucking whatever neural networks and stuff. Yeah, so like I chose that one first, and then so like I rip out Zakhanov, who knew who knew fucking Granny Xena, like that was like, I was kind of like, it's kind of sus. Oh, Max, thank you for sharing the stream. I do appreciate that. So I was kind of just like sus about that. I was like, wait a second, why do these two know each other? But then so I'm like, thank you, Max, for smashing that like button as well. I do appreciate that. Every like helps us out, keeps us staying faded, keeps us doing what we doing. I gotta get to see if the teleport takes us there. I gotta get to the Waking Shores really quick. So I rip off the glove, and then like he then just straight like walks away, and then it just goes to a cutscene, and it's like some video cameras recorded P3 leaving the jurisdiction of the Soviet, and he was never seen again. It's like, what? Like, it's kind of like, what the fuck? And then so then like that's when I stopped the stream on Sunday. What the fuck? That's when I stopped the stream on Sunday because I let the credits play and everything, see if there's anything else they tell you it was, and there's just a few fucking cartoons and shit. But then like yesterday, on Monday, I came back and I went with the second choice to go face Sechenov. And then on the second choice to face Sechenov, you go there and then you fight those ballerina robots you see on all the promotional material and shit. And then so like, get this, the ballerina robots, they're fucking, like, you confront Sechenov and then you tell him like, I had a wife and shit like that. And he's like, you made me forget her. And that's where like, kind of the shit I was just talking about as to where they didn't make him forget her on purpose. They tried to bring him back with all his memories, but him with all his memories wasn't allowing him to be a field agent anymore. Because of the trauma, he kept reliving those moments, and because he died with his wife, this is my understanding of it, because it's just, again, all from entries, is that the trauma kept coming back because they had died together on a case, but on a field assignment. So then, of course, if you're out there and your adrenaline spikes again and you're in these field assignments, you're gonna fucking have those memories triggered. And so they tried to partition his memory, restore him without that, and then give him the access to the collective and to the neural network to, number one, to make him as a guinea pig so that they can make sure this stuff works, and number two, so that then Charles could talk with him and then help him understand and shit. But you're told by Sechenov that like they tried to, like the same way they kept him alive, he tried to keep his wife alive, but his wife was too badly damaged. So they were able to imprint his wife's consciousness, not her exact consciousness, but some of her like her memories as best they could onto these robots. These two robots, which are like his bodyguards, and there's a left and a right. They're named Left and Right. These little ballerinas. They appeared in some of the cutscenes, but I think there was one where like they bent over, then they opened it up with like her foot was a key. Oh, that shit was crazy. So then, like, you fight them. Well, first you fight one in the lobby, which I was just like, And then Charles is all like, wouldn't it be crazy if you had to fight two of those at once? So I'm like, Charles, shut the fuck up with your stupid foreshadowing, motherfucker. Wouldn't it be crazy? I don't know what's gonna happen in the next room. Shut the fuck up, dude. You gotta ruin it. So, I mean, you know from the start, when you first see him, he has his two twins right there. What's going to happen? That you're eventually going to have to fight them in a way. So, you end up taking out the two twins after you go up the elevator and shit like that, then you face him. And he tells you, like I said, some of this shit, like, oh, well, I didn't really want to kill your wife, and, like, you're kind of mad, so you're like, no, enough, like, I can't let you activate the network, you can control everybody and shit like that. And so he's like, you need to stand down or some shit like that. And then like, fuck, and then like it's crazy too during the fight, like you start to hear your wife, and then she's like, but you've heard your wife the entire time. When you're in limbo, you heard some like echoes of fucking some woman's voice saying, my love, find me, and shit like that. And then so like when you're in this boss fight, you're told that like when you're fighting the twins, like you can start to hear after a while the more you damage them. And then like you're also talking to Sechenov, which is the fight was just dope. Like you're talking to Sechenov, and Sechenov is like, you're like, let's just talk about this. He's like, I do want to talk about this. Take off the glove. You're the only one. You're the only. He's like, they're not attacking you, they're attacking fucking Zakharov. And then he's like, I was just like, when that was happening, I was like, what do you mean? I can't even take the glove off. What the fuck are you talking about? For me, they're attacking him. And like, in a way, it makes it seem like it's just like, it makes it seem like that's just something Sechenov is saying, like, but like as a lie, but like, okay, so then you defeat the two twins, you defeat left and right, the two robot guards and shit like that, and you get to Sechenov and you fucking beat the game. I had to fight these things like 5 times and shit like, no, I think it was like 3 times, yeah, it was like 3 times, maybe 3 or 4 times, because like I know I died to the fucking real-time response, because the robots jump on you and they try to kill you and stab you with all these crazy stabby shooty moves, but like so I finally defeat them. The boss fight, like I said, the boss fight is just dope. The boss fight is fucking dope, dude. Like, oh my god, you gotta go back and watch it. This fucking boss fight is fucking tits, man. Like, there's fucking lasers and shit like that. And then, like, cause like, this is what I loved about it, is there was one that was a melee one, and there was one that was like a ranged one. So one of them is floating in the air the whole fucking time and shooting like fucking foam. Like, they're using their own version of the foam on you. And they're like shooting you with laser bolts and shit like that. Well, there's like some other one that's on the floor trying to beat the shit out of you, like fucking trying to melee you to death, and it's just fucking great. And so anyways, you beat them, you get to Sechenov, and like you pull away his gun with your fucking glove, and then you shoot him in the stomach. And he's like, no, what have you done? He's like, and then you're like, I did what I had to do to make sure that I could stop you from controlling everybody. He goes like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about controlling everybody? He's like, that was never my plan. He's like, you don't understand. That's Zakharov's plan, or whatever the fuck his name is. Zakharov's plan. He's like, what? He's like, yes. Charles has been manipulating you the whole time. He's been fucking trying to turn you against me because he wants to take over the neural network himself. He doesn't want me to be able to, like, stop him. It's like, I discovered a while ago that he was fucking like crazy, I guess is what he's saying. He's like, but now it's too late. Like, and then so like, I don't know if you saw it or you remember, but there was like this fucking goo, this kind of like goo that was the shape of like the bodies, like the shape of a body and shit like that. And it's like this goo would like, it was eating people. I think I told you that it ate like the dude who came out to fucking try to stop, try to stop us from what was going on and make the knowledge go public and stop Collective 2.0 from launching. So like fucking, oh shit, I'm dead. No, I lived, cool. So like, that like goo thing, Charles jumps out of my fucking glove. He electrocutes me, okay? So after Sechenov tells me all this stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck? Charles, is this true? And then like fucking, I get shocked, like my whole arm goes, and then I fall to the floor. Oh fuck! Ah, damn, too late. Too engrossed in telling the story. Fucking, yeah, fucking, cause like, okay, like there's some like files you read, and so like, okay, when you first hear about Zakharov dying. Charlatan Zakharov or something like that. You heard about him first dying, and fucking Charles remarks, perhaps he was working on a new type of polymer. And that's what he did. He was able to construct a polymer that kept him exactly alive and allowed him to have access to the neural network. Essentially what, like, not to say an immortality, but it's kind of like the most advanced kind of like that they've had the neuropolymer. They haven't been able to sustain people's consciousness within it. They created something similar in terms of that that body. I told you dissolves things, but that's not like of full consciousness. Zakharov was able to do this, and then he is able to live within the neural networks as well, like as a consciousness within them by being plugged into them with his polymer. Like, you could read entries from him where he's talking about it and how he doesn't, like, regret or miss his body. Like, he's completely fine without it and stuff like that. And how he even feels better and shit like that. And kind of like, so you fall on the floor and you slump over, and then Charles, like, kind of comes out of you. And he starts, like, kind of, like, little roly goo rolling. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then so he rolls over to the bathtub where the polymer is. Now get this. I told you about the polymer, I mean, like the goo body. The goo body had been absorbing all of fucking, I guess all of the knowledge from the people that it dissolved into there. And, like, at first it's kind of framed as some type of, like, evil thing, because you think that Sechenov is evil. And, like, so he picks up the dead body of the fucking, the dude from the Russian fucking military, and he kind of says, well, like, at least we can keep his knowledge and secrets will be part of the collective and everybody else. And it kind of, like, seems kind of like a little bit evil, like, of course you want to absorb the people's knowledge is shit, like, but then when you find out Sechenov isn't evil, you realize that, like, what's happening is Charles wanted to, I don't know why he wanted to stop, like, he wanted Collective 2.0 to launch, I think, so that then he could then use the neural network to control people and control robots wherever he wanted to. And he wanted to get in possession of the goo body, the fucking body that's, you kind of learn is like some polymer kind of like thing, like essence, which I don't know if it'll allow him to shapeshift into people too. I'm not sure. But you learn that well, I don't know, this is what I assume, is that he wanted to get into the thing 2.0, this fucking thing. He wanted to get into it, this polymer, with the neural network 2.0, like I said, so he can control all the robots. But then the polymer is even better, because say somebody's not hooked up to neural network 2.0, he could just kill them and absorb all their fucking knowledge and stuff like that. Like, so it's kind of like essentially what Zakharov's first test was, where he was able to retain his consciousness in one thing. Sechenov improved upon it and used that, I believe, as part of the technology for the 2.0 collective to create something that was like Charles, but with multiple fucking uploads. You could keep uploading new data to it. It wasn't just simply one consciousness. And then so Charles was the villain the whole time, and you don't find this out until later. And then so like then that's oh yeah, right before he shocks you and then takes over the body, Sechenov tells you that I was never activating you in limbo. That was never me. Every time that happened, that was Charles. So Charles killed the fucking the general that came down to fucking try to stop everything. Charles killed fucking Larissa. Like fucking, it was Charles the whole time, and I don't know, like I said, I know, like fucking, he wanted to get Sechenov killed. He wanted to get access to this polymer body, because with the polymer body, he can then he has physical form, and in this physical form, he could kill anybody and absorb their fucking memories and stuff like that. And he has access to collective. And he tricked me into getting rid of the two rings. See, that's why I was so suspicious about the rings. I kept wondering why he wanted me to destroy them too. He wanted me to destroy them because then if there were ever the rings, there were things that on the network that he couldn't control. So if I put the beta connectors onto left and right, then we could use left and right to fucking to hunt down Charles wherever he was and stop him in some way without him then turning them against us. But fucking, it's just like, it's so, like, well done and shit like that. I don't know, I thought it was interesting. And then, again, it's because I read the terminals, I have, like, some opinions about things. I have a feeling that they're setting up Atomic Heart 2. Maybe that's why it ended so early. Like, because, like, not to say it ends on a cliffhanger, but, like, it's not confirmed exactly that he kills P3. It just feels like he gets out of P3. Like, it doesn't confirm, they don't confirm that P3's, like, bones were found. So I don't know if in the sequel we'd play as P3. But okay, so, like, after he shocks you, you go into limbo. And then when you're in limbo, you fucking see your wife. But you see her as, like, the fucking robot ballerinas. And then so, like, you fucking see your wife, and then, like, you reach for her and shit like that. And then, like, as soon as you're about to touch her hand, it fucking, it cuts to black, and then it kind of has like a voiceover thing that kind of like sums up things, like in those 80 movies where they'd say like, oh yeah, in 20 years or so this happened and so and so. They say, they're all like, oh, a blob was seen on the camera leaving the premises, but it was not sighted again after. And then so it's kind of like, oh shit. So no, you were right. You were right. It was Charles. It was Charles the whole time. Fucking Charles, you got us good. You played us. So I don't know. I thought that was it was kind of funny. Not funny, but like it was just interesting how like it ended up being him in the end with his fucking little machinations and tricks and shit. I don't know. It was interesting because you find out that like Larissa was working with Charles Zakharov, working with Zakharov to fucking make the neural network, but she thought that it was just people being brought together to communicate. And yeah, they always had the Atomic Heart Project. The Atomic Heart Project was instilling robots and then using those robots to turn off power plants or destroy power plants, instilling them in locations of power, not necessarily physical power. Yes, physical power in some sense, maybe somewhere with senators and stuff like that, but imparting the robots, then using Collective 2.0 to then destroy the power in America, thus cutting it off from its resources and watching it destabilize until Russia can then take over. But the Atomic Heart Project was compromised when the Collective 2.0 started to kill people, because then like if it glitches before they're going to use it, then what's the point of the Atomic Heart Project? But now Atomic Heart then becomes the threat that in my head, this is where it's going for me. Atomic Heart then becomes the big threat. Atomic Heart is, yes, the program you learn about, and Atomic Heart is the neural network coming online, but Atomic Heart then also becomes Charles. Because Charles now, if P3 is not dead, has become an entity that is out there that can initiate his own Atomic Heart. He himself can control all of the robots and is some like Ultron level kind of like AI consciousness, because he's not in a physical fucking form. He does have that fucking physical kind of like blood fucking polymer construction, but to my understanding that thing is impenetrable. It's fucking like it's nigh indestructible, like, so you'd have to contain it somehow, like, is my guess. But so at the end, like I said, either P3 is killed by him, which I don't believe it said that he was. So in the sequel, you would then awake as P3, and you would have to go after, try to stop Charles. Now, I don't know if it would be some globetrotting adventure to try to stop him, but there's heavy implications that they have technology to go to the moon, and not to go to the moon, to go to Mars, and they want to go to Mars, and they're preparing to go to Mars, and they're planning to go to Mars. Now, what if in the sequel, I don't know what they have planned, this is just my projections, in the sequel we try to stop Charles from fucking his plan or whatever, and somehow we stop him, but then he comes up with, since they've kind of stopped me from being able to use my shit here, I'm gonna then take a rocket to Mars with a bunch of fucking the colonization technology, set up there, build my robot army, and then come back. And that would be Atomic Heart 3. I don't know, I think Atomic Heart 2 would just be dope if it was some type of globetrotting theme, where maybe you go to like the 1950s America, and then you try to like save people in this kind of like situations that are similar to what we had here, running around locations like this, but in America. I don't know. I think that they did great though for like their fucking very first game ever being made. Like, they had fucking, I think, yeah, this thing is a great gameplay, great combat, interesting characters. I liked it all. That is great, good times. Yeah, that's why I want to kind of like do a video just specifically about just the story and going over the elements of it and stuff like that. and kind of like just, I don't know, just talking to about like the ending explained like kind of like what I did, but maybe a bit more refined about what exactly happened. Who the hell was the glove? Like, what the fuck? And I don't know, shit like that, you know? Like, who the hell was that glove? What the hell was that all about? All that shiz. But yeah. I don't know, I think I had a very interesting story. I think I had an interesting story, interesting characters, great fucking sound design. The music was fucking top notch. Music was hardcore. I loved it. Music was great. Gameplay was fun too. Engaging. I mean, like, all I have left to do now in the game, if I went back to play it, would be just fucking try to unlock all the weapons and go to these testing grounds where you can unlock other fucking, I guess, modifications to the weapons, but that all seems redundant. But I'd be down definitely to talk about it. I don't know. I kind of want to do a Facebook fucking, what are they called, reels of the fucking vending machine. I told you there was a horny vending machine. Oh my god, I've seen some other reels, but they're terrible that people did. Plus, I want to do that thing where people do where they put the words, and then so like if somebody's scrolling and then they don't have sound on, they'll see like all this fucking lewd words like from the fucking vending machine. Hunt creatures around the ravine. Like this guy? Oh, now I'm in the ravine. Like this guy? That worked. Oh, my Bakar is here. Come on. Come on, boy.
A wild creature stalks this land. Come, join the hunt. Prove your skill.
I ain't gotta prove nothing, lady. But I'll kill it just because. What do they want me to do? Hunt a book? There he is. No, that's not him. Is it that? Help! Help! Let me up there. Ka! I got you, bull. I think, see, like, because I saw one that kind of went over the story pretty well, some video, and I was like, alright, that's decent, that's decent. But I don't know, I felt like he didn't really, like, not to say you have to speculate, but, like, I don't know, like, he didn't speculate on some of, like, the further implications of some of the things and what it means for fucking, well, it could be Atomic Heart 2. Like, I think, from my understanding, Atomic Heart was very not to say very successful, but fucking, it was there were 120,000 people playing it. Like, oh, that's a pretty good numbers for some Game Pass games. It's nice to see. Nice to see that people are enjoying it. So yeah, I think there could be some discussion about the potential possibilities of what it could be in a sequel if they get to work on one. I mean, given a lot of attention, I think generally I see people enjoying this game. So hopefully sequel, I don't know, or expansions maybe. So when I beat the game, you could see it, like I said, if you go back and watch my video or whatever. But 0.8% of people, I guess. Well, there's a problem with, I guess, missions, but I don't think the problem was with it was with like registering people having done something. If you inspected all the dead bodies, like stuff like that. I think if you beat the game, like no matter what, you just get that fucking achievement.
At the end of our hunt, signal the other hunters by blowing the horn.
Huh. Blow that horn, bitch.
You did better than
Thank
I
you.
expected. My scouts will search for new hunting grounds while these lands replenish.
Oh, nice. Purple pants. Money. Oh, a mace. 372. Ugly stick. I thought it was pretty good for an Xbox Game Pass game. That's pretty like, oh, nice, cool, yeah. And for being a company too, like it's their very first time ever fucking making a game. I don't know. It's a good showing. Get out the gate. Get out the gate performance or whatever. I am pleased. As somebody who paid like $1.50 for his fucking monthly fucking thing or whatever, his Game Pass subscription this month, I feel I've gotten my $1.50's worth. You, motherfucker?
We serve once more. Until we meet again.
Oh. I think my inventory's full. Well, thank you, Bella, for smashing that like button. I do appreciate that. Every like helps us out, keeps us staying faded, keeps us doing what we doing. $32 Warforged Mantle, disenchantable. Oh, 4 fucking poo-poo shards. This weapon, it's got avoidance on it, how nice. Poo-poo shards.
The Isles have awakened.
Complete the quest. We have to bless this with a bong rip. Get the bong buff going. The feast is starting. Please teleport us to the feast so we can participate. I need to figure out the coordinates for those things so I could triangulate my position and choose where to go. I mean, I think like that's the beauty of Game Pass is that it allows like titles where people, if they like it, like it's just like reading a book or something that's free on like a thing or like like any time other shit. There's people who like, I don't know, I'm somebody who liked Outriders, and at the time I could afford to buy Outriders, so I bought Outriders. So I didn't care. Like, I'm sure there's lots of people who, if they have within their means, they'll be like, hey, yeah, I think I got enough out of it, and they'll go buy it too. But even then, I think more than anything, the attention and the merit, like, this company is going to be looked at by a lot of people. I mean, by no means was it fucking perfect, but I think like the few issues there were, none of them were glaring. They were at most minimal bugs and errors. Right now they're having some problems with achievements, but other than that, I think they have a great title on their hands, and I'm fucking looking forward to whatever else is in it make next. And I think that the press and publicity they're getting as a result of it, hopefully will get them more investment and funding from people who are looking to capitalize on that and get a return. If this is what they could do without having fucking, I guess, as many resources. I don't know how long they've been working on it. But, no, it's impressive. It's great. And even then, if it's something, a sequel to this, something building off of the franchise they've just established with this, it'd just be nice to see where they go with that. Well, 120,000 people, I think, were playing it, like, this week that it came out. And I don't know, it's just, that's really good numbers. What was it, Hi-Fi Rush? I don't think it got that much, and that everybody is going crazy about how Hi-Fi Rush was a runaway hit or whatever. This is great, too. I mean, it's, I don't want to say it's servicing a niche, but there's been lots of people who have asked for stuff like, okay, like Fallout is all Americana. Same thing somewhat with BioShock. So people, not to say they've yearned for things like that, but they've wondered how you could take that same aesthetic, that same ideological, look at this guy's getup, I love it. That same ideological kind of like framework, that same kind of like flavor, post-apocalyptic, futurism, but not through the Americana lens, not through American fucking ideals and American settings. What's happening in Japan if they become a technological superpower in the mid-50s and they win World War II? What happens to as we saw here, Russia, if they're the ones that fucking hit these technological achievements and they create their own type of like super technology ahead of everybody else? Like, I believe a lot of their developments are built on cold fusion, which is a high amount of power and energy at a very low temperature, which isn't really feasible according to the science that people have tried to delve into. But of course, this is a fake future. But like one thing that like I want to talk more about too is a polymer. Polymer is instant transmission. That's what makes it a fucking fantasy sci-fi thing. Instant transmission. That's where I fear that fucking if Charles can get to fucking Mars, he would be unstoppable. Especially if he could get to Mars and he has polymer, or ways to create polymer, which to my understanding, polymer is created through the processing of organic materials. I think there's a lot to discuss, a lot of interesting elements to it. They've really set up a possible escalated situation on the building blocks and frameworks for what they already have. And I don't know, even if they go do something else, it proves that they've created like memorable fucking franchise kind of stuff. They did good. They done good. They done good. Done. Dun. Oh, we're gonna bless this so we can see what's inside of here. Dun. Good. Done good. You done good. You done good, boy. But yeah, Atomic Heart, recommended. Okay, so when I beat it on hard, I'm pretty sure those achievements work. I think I said it already though, but 0.08% of people have that achievement. I was just like, oh, I'm in a rare little class of people. Ooh, look at this. Now that game is fucking. It was fun, but I think like it's not to say it suffers from it, but it's like I think it. I saw it classify itself as an RPG, and I think it qualifies as an RPG because it's got the situation where you can completely out-level and out-gear things, because I felt by the end, not to say that's the way it was, but I definitely felt like having abilities was the difference between the difficulty in a fight. And I was reading some other people with different builds, and that they fared really well against certain creatures by using a certain fucking certain different set of abilities and stuff like that. So I definitely think that it's one of those things where you're gonna struggle, but not to say they want you to, but if you feel that struggle, you can just go out and grind against robots, and that's kind of like your EXP where you level up your abilities and stuff. You don't have levels, but you have abilities and stuff like that that then grow in power and stuff. I think they did great with what they had. It was interesting. And I wish there was a new game plus. I don't know. I felt hard was hard, but now like after having beat it, I wish there was like a even harder mode. That'd be nice if they released that in the future. I'd be happy to come back. Try it again and play through it again. But I do want to play through it to grab some parts and look at like more information and things to discuss in lore video or something, discussion video. I don't know. I think it's interesting. Wait. Oh yeah, they make a difference definitely for like, I don't know, just in how you want to play. Because I remember I first went for the shield because I know fucking I'm trying to melee people sometimes, so I'm gonna get fucking hit by the shield stuff. And then I don't know, like eventually too, like what I'm trying to say also is like once you get to a high enough level, like not to say the game gets easier, but like it's not as hard. Like fucking, I had the shield as to where like I got it fucking fully maxed out, I believe, the shield, and then so like if I was hit by energy beams, it restored my fucking my health. If I was hit by fucking melee attacks, it restored my health also, and like fucking, it was just cool. And, like I went through the game too without using like certain weapons. I didn't use the axe. I didn't use the little like mace. I didn't use a big mace. Hey, there's a commercial too with Jensen Ackles. Who's fucking. There's some little girl crying and she's trying to like use her wand to do spells on a robot, and then fucking Jensen Ackles comes out looking like P3, and like he beats the shit out of the robot and some other stuff with like this big mace. It's pretty cool. He comes out looking like Soldier Boy with a nice beard. Pretty sure. Or at least some gruff. Oh, I gotta taste the soup. Taste the soup. Give it a sniff. Stare deeply into the soup. Give him my findings. More fat. Tenderize a tough carp. There's only like 5 of us here. What's the hell's going on? Guys, and you live then. You not so tender morsel. Kill that snail. Good, good. Continue, people, continue. I'll just hang out here. Yes, chef, yeah. Shibbity-witty. A lot of world quests out here. Spellforged creation slain. And Chivis, I got him, boss. I'm back. Oh, you want me to toss him in? Hold on. Hey, don't hit me. Just like a real chef. He's hitting the health. Ouch. Purchase a hunk of blubber. Okay. Hunk of blubber. Oh. What's happening to the floor? Oh, Jesus.
A fine day for a fine trade.
Yeah, sure. Oh. Yeah, we never did open up this box. Make a blubber. Oh. Get the bong buff. Open her up. Stone Sentinel's Greatsword. 382. Oh wow, nice. Not sure if it's supposed to have reflections like that. Nice. Like some prismaticness to it. Not sure if that's intended. Yay, decent sword visual. He's nice, he's nice. As long as I can get a little cosmetic. And disenchant the weapon. Do we get purples? Oh, blue caca. This is a blue caca. Child. Purple mace. Ah, so many blues. Okay, bye. But my bark. I don't know when they're gonna have The Last of Us. Oh, I got Harry Potter installed now. There, the Harry Potter. I guess it's not Harry Potter. It's the Hogwarts school. I got it installed. It fell off a bus and onto my computer. But it's on PC, so I'm not saying I'm weary of it, but I don't know if it'll upset the computer to stream it and play it at the same time. I'm not sure. That's definitely worth trying out. And all the people are playing the Harry Potters. I feel bad because I kind of don't remember a lot of things, so I feel like I should watch the movies. Plus, it hasn't fallen off that bus yet. But I mean, yeah, the buses are always dropping things, you know? Someone picks it up. But yeah, The Last of Us for PC needs to just fall off of a bus already. But yeah, gotta play that Harry Potter PC. And I kind of want to plug in my Xbox controller and try to use controls. Seems like it might be easier with controls. Yeah, honestly, I'd much rather just be playing it on the Xbox. And let that like take all the weight of fucking processing and whatever, rather than making the computer stream and fucking play the game. Maybe it won't be that bad. When it benchmarked everything, it put them to like high, and I was like, "Are you sure, game? You mean that?" Supposedly I have mail. I think it's a Brew of the Month Club. My alchemical flavor pocket sold. Yes. So I have I have 80,000 gold. I need 100,000 more gold. But it's totally doable. I made 50,000 today. I mean, I just need to make 50,000 two more times. Totally doable, you know. go over here and go do the race. Have I not completed group content? Well, see, that's the one thing is I don't want to kind of like just be like dumb and be like, oh yeah, derp. I thought derp with derp. Yeah, I think I might rewatch the movies before I stream it. I don't want to play Legend of Zelda again, but then I'm over here thinking like about how I fucking, I don't know, I already kind of got past like the first kind of quote unquote tutorial parts. Then I'm over here thinking too, but like that shit got deleted. Like. None of that shit matters. It doesn't matter all those fucking years of streaming I did and stuff I played. That's just deleted. Thankfully, though, everything we've been doing lately for like the last, I think since 2023, I've been archiving up on the YouTube. So, there's that. There's the JewTube. And they do have Breath of the Wild, fucking, what's it called? Stream loops. I was like, wow, look at this. The good old YouTube. I mean, I know they'll never delete it off of YouTube. Facebook, I mean, not Facebook. Yeah, Facebook, apparently, fucking don't give a fuck. Just do whatever the hell they want.
It's a bright day with exceptionally favorable winds. A perfect day for a race.
Straight delete your shit.
Honor all dragons.
I don't know, him saying honor all dragons is like all lives matter. Like, bitch, what? Oh, bad dragons. No! Ooh, wedding inspiration. God damn it. It's research. You're doing game research. August 24th, I think. I have the invitation right here. I haven't opened it. I'm waiting for the right moment. It's a Sunday. I think I could see it if I put this thing up to the light. Fuck me. God damn it. '27th, there we go.
I can see that the two of you will soon be formidable competitors.
No. Here it is. Oh yeah, it is the 27th. So I have it. I was like, oh my god, it's so cool, I don't want to ruin it. Or if I do ruin it by opening it, we gotta make like a video out of it or something. Or open it during Legend of Zelda or something. It looks really nice. I'm sure people, if they're watching Legend of Zelda stream, would appreciate seeing your beautiful invitation. Oh my god, dude, like, I think what they're doing with Genesis 2 was great, but like there's so many missions, like I don't know, there was a canoe one. Like, oh my god, and then you get stuck like sideways on the fucking canoe, and then be like, no, I'm trying to fucking go straight. Like, you stupid fucking canoe. Oh my god. Yeah, what was it with the fucking, when you're on the platypus or whatever the fuck it is, Perry the platypus? I forgot its name. Whatever the fuck that thing was. What was that thing's name? But yeah, like, oh my god, you're flying on that thing. Arc platypus. The Maywing, yes. Oh, the Maywing. Ah. No, there were so many ones where like it was just like a bad miss, and I would just be like, ah, I'm totally going to the wrong direction, and the boost hit me the wrong way. No, these things are evil. Like, you get a reward for getting gold on all of them. You get a nice little pet, but I'll probably do it when this fucking game feels like super stable. Like I said, I don't know what I did. I used to get gold on them. Change like some settings and upset the fuck out of it. We got a burst, didn't we? Did I open it right now? Yeah, I got 500 gold from it. The horns. Come on, Yahweh. Fuck, that just happened. Alzheimer's. So I think what they're trying to do is like something like you have here, like you see this, like kind of like world quests, seamless and smooth transition. It was kind of clunky in the way that they initiated it, but imagine what they're gonna have in Arc 2, because like they're gonna have that already implemented into it. The ability to, not the ability, but like as a part of the world, things like that, quests that are of a similar nature, such as fight off of a horde of yada yadas or navigate this fucking thing. And who knows, they might even like bring back what they had in Genesis, as to where you find a terminal and upload yourself to some digital environment. It's like it can only be smoother and faster having tried it this clunky way, and then now being able to reinitiate it in some new way to the benefit, hopefully, of the player and the developer.
Abuse their shamanic powers. Save their frozen victims before it's too late.
I'm excited to see what Arc 2 will be like with the stuff. That's one thing that I think a lot of people, like, whenever I hear them talking shit about fucking, like, oh, let's just make Arc 1, remake Arc 1. Like, Arc 1's great, but, like, think about like, shit like that. Like, I think a lot of people just didn't understand the scope of things like fucking that, or them learning to do it. I don't know, it's kind of like, I've talked about Pokemon. Like, well, yeah, Pokemon could just hire people who maybe are making fucking World of Warcraft or whatever. Or they could fucking figure out their own way to make an open world game, or they could fucking bring on developers who make open world games, but they would rather figure it out their own way. It's the same way with Wildcard. Yeah, they could bring on people fucking who maybe have experience in creating open world quests and making that seamless within the Unreal Engine, or they could learn it themselves. They could see how it adapts and how it works into the system of the game they're trying to create. I think they did a great job with that in fucking Genesis 2.
It's too far away.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Because like the way we were doing it within Genesis 2 is that it was something like a terminal system that simulated these kind of experiences. But like there's hunts, okay, where it says like, oh, go hunt this thing and track it. There could be, like you said, somebody maybe like you meet at the tribe that says, oh, go hunt these things, and then so that person, like, you talk to them and they send you on the hunt quest, and then like the game goes the way it does on fucking Ark, and then suddenly you're on the hunt quest. and you go out to that area, and then you'll see those footsteps. You can kind of fucking then follow those footsteps, yada yada. Like, it's just interesting to see how they've got like the building blocks for this and how they flesh it out in everything else. I mean, they already had that kind of like with number 1, like with fucking Arc Genesis 1. You go Genesis 1, they kind of had like a similar thing, but it's more like, I think, more varied and out there. Cause there was like races. They had like fucking the races are so fucking dumb sometimes. Like the armadillo races and shit, but it was just interesting ways to show how they could stretch their engine and make it. To me, people don't understand when I say like, oh, I love Ark. I think it's kind of like World of Warcraft, but that's the way I see it in a sense. Is it's kind of like they went and they turned the game into so many different stupid things as to where like you have literally quests, like you're playing this an MMO littered all about, and like WoW learned to do this over the fucking 20 odd years or whatever it's been doing WoW. Like, they slowly iterated on it. They took just riding on a fucking, like, a mount like this, and they said, well, hey, how could we advance that? Well, let's advance that to give the mount its own abilities. Its own ability to fucking give itself a boost in the air, its own ability to fucking boost straight. And then even before that, they had fucking quests where you were in a vehicle, literally, which is just taking this, riding a fucking creature to an extreme, seeing how they could take that and how far could they push it along. Oh yeah, with the narrative and stuff like that, and like just environmental things, there could be things like you see here in WoW, like kind of like, it's going to be more intricate than WoW because it's going to be on a smaller server scale. I don't think they're going to make an MMO, but like there's certain situations where there's like something I go out and then like I have to fight like a creature that's right here, and after fighting that creature then it drops something and I right click on it and then something comes and then it fights me. There's gonna be so much shit like that where it's like it's a quest you get after you kill something and then you're gonna maybe recover it, or you go to its nest and then from its nest then something spawns from there. Like, I'm just speculating, but like they're definitely gonna have some shit that's gonna be a lot more dynamic and a lot more interesting than what they had in fucking Genesis 2. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be great. Arc 2, yay!
It's too far away.
And there'll be a lot more dynamic with you stumbling upon the quest, or maybe even realizing the quest as you go around in the world or interact with it. Perhaps, I don't know. The quest the whole time was to save the frozen
and help
fucks.
bring peace to the spirits as well. Thank you.
Don't tell me what I did. You don't know me, Walrus Lady. Haha. I don't know. It's all like it's hard too because of like they come out with something like, remember back when they came out with the bat? Like the bat's cool, but it's already similar to a bat. But then like at the same time they came out with the fucking that pig thing, all right? But the pig thing was fucking like the Andrew Sarkis. It was just the pig, but you took away his tusks. And like you're so cheating, and then they come out with like another new one. Like one of them is kind of newish, yeah, maybe it's like a new kind of model thing. But then one of them is that Dontosaurus. This is just a Giga. You just fucking like you're just giving us a Giga. What are you doing? Like you're not, stop it. You're cheating, Ark. It's like in a way it's an irritation of mine that they keep fucking. It's an irritation, but as well, it's kind of like, not to say a forgiveness, but it's like, then the spiky Bronto, yes, exactly, like, you made the monkeys, and you didn't even make the monkeys the way we wanted the monkeys to be made, and then you give us this spiny Bronto, like, so, like, that's my one forgiveness for them, is that they're not really making new creatures every time, And a lot of the maps are made by fucking this dude who just loves to make maps, I guess. But yeah, no, I think it's kind of dumb. It gets irritating, and like it's kind of fun. Oh my god, let me go make a new fucking whatever, a new fucking base and a new thingy. But after a while, it kind of just like, not say it gets bothersome, but it's like, oh come on, like fucking just let me just play on one map and go there and grab what I need to grab, or like have a little adventure and look around, fight the boss, and then never come back again. There's not even like too much to live on each map, but then just like starting the grind over again, it gets kind of like, it's fun to a degree to start over, but it also gets kind of fucking irritating. Like, come on, yo, like you're making me suffer through all this again. Like, really? Aren't I past this?
I can't carry anymore. Inventory is full.
Uh-oh.
I can't carry anymore.
Hmm. And the maps too. The maps are data on your fucking, on your hard drive or whatever. So it's kind of annoying to have to just install so many different maps and then re-download them if you want to go there for whatever. So I like it when there's like a map that has everything. A utility map. A map you can live on.
We'll see if we can put those materials to good use.
Help. Huh. That's because no good flyers spawn on the island either. I mean, at the most, maybe looking for an RG. I mean, that's why I kind of feel too, like, sucks, is like, say you do like an older map, or you're just playing on an older map because you're used to it, you kind of feel like, not to say at fault, but you feel like, oh, like, I can't even, like, you don't have griffins on that map, you don't have, like, other things. Also, like, you look at, like, a map like Genesis 2 that has, like, pretty much everything from all the other maps on it. It's like, wow, like... Look at this. Pictures?
A foul arcane creation lurks in this area. It must be destroyed before it causes any havoc.
I'm coming, guys. Gyoza. This guy's name is Gyoza.
Fine work. This will ensure our enemies do not push further into the Azure Span.
What is this?
Our tribe holds a special connection to Wind Eagles, descended from Onara herself. The nestlings and eggs are trapped in our overtaken village.
At least 50.
Help save
Holy
them.
shit. Alyssa, you remember all their names and shit like that? Motherfucker, dude. I had at least 50. Damn. Now we'll free the babies. Down you go. Eggs? Birds? I need 15 of them. I just started taking them to breed and see what colors they'd come out. Right? Oh, look at the babies. Follow me. Hi, babies. Come with me, baby. You have to pet the baby chickens. Trying to play World of Warcraft, so you go pet some baby chickens. You kill dragons too, but I want to pet some baby chicks. What are these angry noises happening around me? Motherfucker's shooting me with the bow and arrow. Yo, bro. Chill. Fucking murder your ass. Look at your baby. Like the baby. Motherfucker. Tempest armaments. Huh. Yeah, it's pouring. I'm at angry noises with these fuckers shooting me with these fucking bows, though, like the NPCs. Yeah, it's angry noises outside, yo.
The eagles are safe, thanks to you. They will grow up to become proud hunters of our clan.
Good. Yeah, it was pouring here, but it seems to have stopped now. This fucking is pummeling. Pummeling!
What roads have you traveled? Trust your eagle eye. Up for an adventure? Go well. Take care which burrows you search.
You take care which fucking burrows you search, jackass. tell me that.
Are you good?
Pennant. Ah, Dragon Rider. The clans have been sharing tales of your deeds for several moons now. They've all asked that I make your next gift a pennant in the clan's colors so you can represent them on the battlefield. Trouble is, I can only spare one of them. Who sings on to me?
May your arrow always
My inventory is
fly
full.
true.
This guy can help me by buying my junk.
Small one.
Forge girdle. Ooh, resonant crystal, nice.
Farewell.
Show me your hands.
Why?
With fury, then rest.
We want to see my hands. Am I a toddler? Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Oh my god, what the fuck are you even touching? Oh god, I have to fucking go wash this shit. Come here. Please. Begin the hunt. No, I don't think I will.
One of our foragers spotted food nearby. See what you can gather.
No, stop it. Bad bull. You made me kill like that squirrel. Sort of crowd of pain. So many honey plums. Honey plum, oh honey plum, honey plum. Plum 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 plum. Honey plum, honey plum, honey plum, honey plum.
I don't have a
Plum
target.
plum plum plum
I
plum.
need a target. I don't have a target.
I need 3 more honey plums.
Excellent for morale. Nice work.
So you got a race over there. And what else? Cull the Lashers and rescue the novice. Emerald Gardeners. Hang out here for a minute and get this one done. Get some free reputation.
Something has stirred the creatures of this
Suckers.
area. Hold them off.
Thank you for that.
It is a bright day with exceptionally favorable winds. A perfect day for a race.
You don't know that. That man came out last weekend also. I don't think Cocaine Bear was out last weekend. We'll probably beat it this weekend, yeah. Like, there's a lot of people who are saying that Ant-Man is mid, and giving it, I don't want to say bad reviews, but they're not putting it in the most favorable light. I thought it was pretty decent. I do agree that the world felt bland and kind of generic sci-fi-y, but I don't know what else they wanted them to do with it. I think there are different things they could have done maybe with the quantum realm, but I don't know. I thought what they did was fucking fine. I don't fucking Paul Rudd. I think he was just great and all they want from him. I think it's a hard thing too, because then like a lot of people, not to say they wanted him to die, but they feel like there's no stakes in the movie, and they feel that like he should have died. But like I'll kind of agree, like yeah maybe, but like I don't know. At the end he gets saved, and it feels real contrived. But like also too, like apparently they test screened it.
You and your Drake are exceptional.
Yeah, apparently though they test screened it, and fucking people like the kids, the feedback from some kids I guess was that the same thing happened to him that happened on Ant-Man 2. And when you think about it, that's not a fucking lie. Like he was stuck in the quantum realm at the end of Ant-Man 2, so it is kind of stupid and redundant for him to then get again stuck at the end. So it's either he gets stuck at the end or he dies. Was it more gravitas if he dies, like, because Kang's so threatening, or is he fucking more threatening? Is it more threatening if Kang comes back and he's got a vendetta to kill him? But then again, also, too, they like, implied that they're not going to kill Scott Lang. I don't know why everybody wants Scott Lang to die. They said, like, you really want Paul Rudd to die? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. Michael Douglas said if he comes back, he wants to die. To kill fucking Michael Douglas, then. There's your dead Ant-Man. Like, I get what people mean, that they should have been, like, some type of death, and then it fell without consequence, but I don't really know, like, how else it could have had consequence. Like, and, like, I know it's stupid, but fucking, I felt that the thing at the end, I love the thing with the ants, because, like, my first whole, like, thing when they fell down, I was like, why did they introduce those ants? So, like, in writing, it's called Chekhov's gun. From the fucking playwright Chekhov at the beginning of the play, he shows a gun, and then so because he showed the gun, you know that like something's gonna have to matter to that gun or whatever. Like that gun's gonna have to matter because why else would they show it? So I'm like, what the fuck is this like technological ants? And then when they're going through with the first time with fucking I think it would have been crazy if he had killed Janet, but I also think that it would have been very, not to say faux pas, but it would have been like strong black man murders fucking powerful white woman. It would have been, I don't know, it just would have been, I feel that, not to say there would have been like woke people bitching about it, but it would have just been like not well received either and shit. Like about as well received as the same ending happening at the next movie. Even if Scott's not killed. I agree with you though. I think that like, okay, like you've seen it obviously by now, you're implying that. The moment where like what I thought was stupid was like, first of all, just when he gets the fucking quantum thing, first of all, what he wants. And then what's her name is just all casually like, don't give it to him. And then fucking like Paul Rudd gets really is like, he has my daughter. And then they're like, oh shit. He has your daughter? Oh shit. Oh shit. And she's like, but still, don't give it to him. And then like, motherfucking Kang shows up without Cassie when I don't understand why he fucking did this. Like, some people were trying to justify it saying it was a power play. He just wanted to show Scott that he didn't have to meet his terms. But like, again, like I think that's good because then it shows his arrogance was his downfall kind of thing. But like, but then he's like, where's Cassie? And then of course he's fucking like, he just force pulls it. And the thing is, a lot of people are like, oh, I thought he had telekinesis. You people have to be simple and fucking retarded. He doesn't have telekinesis. He's using his suit. They made that a very definitive point of it, that once they powered up the thing, it gave him back his suit, which is his future tech. He thinks it happens. His suit is powered by it. That's why Janet touched it. She sees his thoughts, yada yada. Whatever. So, fucking, when he's fucking throwing Cassie against the wall, number one, it's because you're inside of his building, and he can fucking control the gravity in his building. And number two, he's using his suit. He pulled the ball back from fucking Scott. Could he control gravity around there? Yeah. Does he control the quantum realm with his will? No. He's a human being in a fucking powerful suit, like Iron Man or something. But the point is, I thought it was stupid for him to take the fucking thing. But I thought it was funny. And, like, I think it just blows past a lot of people. But, like, think about that. Like, Ant-Man and the Wasp were like, we're gonna get him. And, like, he perfectly timed smacking them to the side. And, like, I think he should. That doesn't say he should have killed him. But, like, I mean, what did Dewey could have fucking then just, like, destroyed them. But, like he told them the same thing. Like, Janet left me here for dead. I'm taking her and I'm gonna leave you guys for dead. So good luck. And then when the ants come, a lot of people thought that was contrived, but I think that was great. Like, come on. He's Ant-Man. He communicates with ants. And then I thought it was kind of interesting how, what's his name? Bill Murray was like, well, do we have them here? And he's like, no, I don't think you do. But then they end up having them there. And they're fucking, like, super advanced, which I thought was just great. Just so fucking, like, ridiculous and smart. Like, oh, I thought that worked out. It did, like, kind of devolve into the whole fucking, like, Marvel formula thing. Like, oh, Big Bad has, like, an army, but then, oh no, he loses the army because there's a revolt, which kind of feels like the whole endgame of fight of a bunch of people and shit. And, like, I don't know. I thought, like, they did it in their own interesting way, though, because you, of course, had, like, the newer generation Ant family kind of going and doing something. Janet really didn't do much aside from a few, like, annoying moments towards him. But then, like, for the original Ant-Man to then come in and, like, the whole joke is supposed to be you talk to ants, like fucking, what's his name? Like, you talk to fish with Aquaman, but it's like, yeah, you talk to ants, these motherfucking, in a way, like, what Hank Pym elicited to, but they kind of played it off as a socialist joke, as a fucking commentary on political ideals. But, like, yeah, like, realistically, if the ants existed for thousands of years and they focused themselves into a technocratic society, they would be successful. And we happen to know there are pockets of the fucking quantum realm where people fall into that have temporal fucking anomalies, which then can send them, I don't know, thousands of years into the future living through this fucking shit. It's just, oh, it's just great. It's just like, it just, I don't know, it felt like, okay, if Kang is like a human with all this future ant technology, well, Ant-Man then also has the power of ants with future ant technology. I thought it was funny. It did feel kind of like out of nowhere. I mean, like, I think the thing is too, like he said, like, I wouldn't tell my kid about it. Like, I don't know, like, what do you expect her to be like? Oh yeah, like, I was down there. First of all, she didn't know if she was ever gonna get home. My whole thing is like I don't know, not to say what put me off from it, but like my whole thing is like they totally elicit to her relationship with him, but it's like, okay, but her and Jonathan Majors were just sitting there platonically next to each other and shit. It just doesn't make sense. Like, you were alone with this guy for 30 years, but okay, you two were just friends. You never crossed that line. I think that if they had implied that she had a relationship with him, it would have, I don't know, like, it would have made it seem like he would have had empathy with her in terms of, like, she would have some influence with him because of that connection. I think they just wanted to make Kang seem isolated and, like, separated from everyone else and shit like that, and not have that, I guess, emotional connection through the relationship. But we all know what went down. But no, yeah, exactly. I don't know, I thought it was interesting. I feel like people try to fucking chime in and say like Bill Murray's just doing it so that he could tell his grandkids he was in a Marvel movie, but also too it's like, oh well, like fucking like Marvel obviously agreed to it and they fucking brought him in and he played his part and he did his thing, and like it's kind of like, yeah, I get what you're saying, that it is kind of like superficial and a bit lame, but as well too like, oh, like he was just a fucking person who's a celebrity of the same age as fucking Janet Van Dyne, fucking Michelle Pfeiffer, somebody from that same bygone era kind of thing. Like, so like, I don't know, it seemed like, oh, there's plenty of people who like Marvel might want, or who they've maybe offered parts to, have just turned it down. I've heard of a few people have turned it down because they didn't want to become that or just do that. So like, exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, I agree too. Like, it did feel like, I've heard people say you could cut him out of the movie, it wouldn't matter. Like, yeah, it did feel like he was just like some little addition thing, but like, I don't know. I thought, oh fuck, ouch. I thought it was kind of cute too for them to then have that situation, and like, yeah, she didn't know she was gonna get home. Well, then like the same thing with Hank, he didn't know if she was gonna come home, and then he mentions that, and it's funny for like, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, I thought Jeff Goldblum was great for his character too, and then fucking like, what's his name? Michael Douglas is over there talking about how like, oh yeah, I hooked up with other people too, you know. I thought that was just great with Hope right there, like la 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 la. Like, I don't want to hear this right now. And then even though he was like one for one stealing lines from fucking Indiana Jones or whatever, like it was nice for him to say like that same line, the sentiment, like, she wasn't you. And I believe in the comic, there is no Hope Van Dyne. The character of the Wasp is played by someone who Hank Pym had an affair with. I think it was an affair, because the original Wasp has just been around forever. And then this woman that he had an affair with was a spy, and then so her daughter got raised in the Red Room, and then later she realizes that Hank Pym is her father, and then she becomes the new Wasp or whatever in the comics, I guess. But they did it totally like different here, because they had the wife, I guess, being lost instead of being abused by him for many years. Because in the comics, Hank Pym, he's fucking like, he's bipolar. I guess so was a Wasp. He inherited that. But he's kind of not all there, and he like kind of hits Janet and stuff, I think. I come back for these places, dealing with my PvP thing on. But yeah, I think fucking Bill Murray's character was fucking, he did what he had to do, or what they were trying to get him to represent and do. I had no qualms with it. It was chill. $108 away. Ha! Ha! This one like 4 levels away. 10,000 reputation. Yeesh. Sounds like so much.
For the glory of the dragons. Victory in all
Oh,
battles.
I was supposed to do 10 world quests. I should have picked this quest up.
Glory to all dragons.
My bad.
Honor all dragons.
I'll get an ultimate battle stone. I have to play 5 people.
Go in
PvP.
service.
Maybe. Not that hard to level something up. I don't need no handout stone. What else to do here? He actually was also the one that created Ultron, because Hank Pym created it, and he put his own consciousness into it. That's why Ultron kind of like is evil, because fucking Hank Pym's bipolar and shit. And like, I think he just got like magnified or intensified once it was putting into like a robot form. But yeah, no, exactly. He's a dick. He's a big dick. I mean, Iron Man got drunk and stuff like that, and they represent that somewhat, and he struggled with alcoholism and stuff. But like, Hank Pym was just fucking like abusive and shit. Like other members would try to like make him chill, but he'd be like, "No, I'm Hank Pym."
The mountains are mighty here. Plant our banners to mark what the Dragon Scale expedition has discovered.
I don't think I'm gonna make it a Fenrir. Maybe? Let's try. We have to try. I mean, we don't have to. Free. Fenrir is dead. What's this? Sethimo. Setimos.
Dresses may look deadly to outsiders, but some cute critters will smooth the rough edges. The Isles have awakened.
Begin battle. This guy's got cockroaches. I don't know if I could win with just these two. Let's see. Haha! One more attack. Might be able to get it, yeah. Me versus a chicken. Take that, chicken. Take increased damage for 2 turns. Hey! Give me that priority. Oh! You do chicken stampede back! Bitch. Stampede. Oh, your stampede is stronger, maybe? Oh, you're so dead right now, motherfucker. Haha, yes. Yeah.
I never gave up hope.
I'm out of here.
Go with the aspects.
I saw some stupid post that had like, what's her name? Evangeline Lilly standing in a volume, which is the fucking blue big fucking areas where they have like green screens and fucking shit, and they have people. And she has like a kid in her hands, and then like a little boy, and then like I'm right here thinking like the post is like a cut scene from Quantumania where Kang killed an alternate Ant-Man and told him that him and Janet had kids in the other universe. And I was just like, What the fuck? That's just a picture of Evangeline Lilly with her children. Like, this is probably, like, on a date she's not shooting where she came to visit. Like, come on, you people are being ridiculous. Like, I don't know, like, I'm not exactly sure the age of Evangeline Lilly's kids, but I think she has 2 of them, and they look like about as old as I assume they would be? I don't know. Alright, Pokemon Snap, let's go. But we're in a weather balloon this time, which is an interesting change of pace. Like when the machine floated through that cave. Try to get the Ditto. I throwing the Pokeballs at the Bulbasaur. Wonder who's a legendary on this. How many birds? Mischievous Marmoni? Marmoni? The Yeti. This is the most hype I've heard about Ant-Man. Everyone is hating so hard. Oh shit. Yeah, Ant-Man was dope. I thought it was great. Haters should just pick on someone their own size, you know, right? They always pick on the little guy because they can't. I don't know why everyone wants Paul Rudd to die. Paul Rudd is like America's sweetheart. It's not cool. It's not cool. Oh, I was telling my sister, Alyssa, I was telling her that I want to do like a deep dive into it because I beat it in like, I don't know, it's got some pretty interesting starting points for more to the franchise. Like, honestly, I thought that there was like a few more hours left in the game, but then like it ultimately turned into that the game was like just ending, and I was like, oh. But it had some nice twists. It was kind of like a sci-fi thriller. I thought it was, I don't know, it was great. I think like, okay, compared to something like Cyberpunk, it's definitely a lot more linear and more action-y and shooter. As to where Cyberpunk, they're trying to create entire like, well, Cyberpunk City. Like this, I think it does what Fallout does. It does what BioShock does. And it takes it through the lens of like just Russian propaganda and stuff like that. And like, I mean, like, you grew up around I think the same time I did. Like, we had like, what was it, the Cold War coming out of the early 90s and stuff like that. That's like stuff that is all like, I don't know, you see it in like what Stranger Things also, like the whole like Russian propaganda. So it's just interesting to see like how like part of the music. I think like if we're just breaking it down in terms of like parts about the game, I think the gameplay maybe an 8 out of 10. I definitely Russian BioShock. And they're not shy about their influences too. They have several moments where they kind of like infer to it and stuff. Russian Bioshock, definitely. But I think the music is 10 out of 10. The music is fucking tits. The music is just great. I mean, the boss battles are fucking... They have just great tracks to them. And especially there's this one where you do like the theater mission. Oh, there's this one track. What is it? Karma or some shit like that. Something called Karma. There we go. Ah, that was just great. Yeah, I'd say story probably same thing. Maybe 8.5 on story. Story's really great. There's like just a few like parts about it that maybe are just like, I don't know. Maybe story 9. Story's just really great. I think like they really hit you with the twists and the turns. And I think, like, when you get to the end of the game, you're kind of wondering, like, a few things. You're left scratching. You're like, what the fuck? What was this all about? And I think, too, they've got, like, enough lore in there. If you're somebody who pokes around, like, reads the terminals and stuff like that, or looks at all the displays for all the robots and shit, you're kind of like, wait a second. Oh, Charles! I mean... Sometimes I kind of thought that it was like shoehorned in as just like something to be a narrative thing. Just like midway through the game, as I got to maybe like 30-40% through the game, I was kind of wondering like exactly that. Like I was kind of like, what's the point of Charles? Like, is this shit just here to like drive the narrative? Because like that's something they'll do in writing, is they'll have like a person who knows the world or something like that, like Hagrid to Harry Potter. So, like, I thought that's what Charles was acting as like a Hagrid kind of thing, like, because he would just exposit information, and he would tell P3 things and stuff like that, and so I was like, oh, is this just, like, that his reason for being in this? Just to fucking drive the narrative and drop plot information and shit like that? But I think that by the end, you find out there's a lot. I wouldn't say that he's annoying, so much as definitely there's a purpose to everything he does. And in the end, once you see it, you're kind of just like, damn. Well, he does talk a lot. And like that's one thing too, that then like once you know what you know at the end, you kind of go back like, wait, that all makes fucking sense. And like me personally, I was like, I was kind of like starting to become suspect of it. Especially the whole thing about the rings, where they keep telling you to destroy the rings. Like, at first I thought the rings were just something that I found. I mean, that they wanted me to find, like, for some Easter egg. I was like, oh, that's cool. They mentioned that I could find some rings. I wonder what those are about. But as you go through the story more, like, it starts becoming a point of contention, and even, like, Charles has some commentary on these rings, what they call the beta connectors. So, like, I think it's just really great. It's an interesting story with a lot of twists and turns. And as far as fucking, like, something for free you just get on the Game Pass, I thought it was fucking dope. Like, I definitely think it's worth playing around in. And I think the game itself, I'd say the one drawback to it is that depending upon what mode you're playing on, I was playing on very hard. You sold me. the under of the tail. Definitely, you know. You gotta appreciate a good story. I think it just has good twists. It has good twists. It was just great. It was just good twist. It was a great use of sci-fi futurism, a great use of the setting of being in Russia. And I don't know, I saw like a lot of like conflicts with, because they're talking about activating, what is it, the Collective 2.0, the neural network. And like that's kind of like a parallel to like what communism even is, right? Communism is like everybody connected, everybody all for one and one for all. So it's kind of like you've got this digital analog to the social construct that you have like set up for this country. And so like it just seems like that would be the natural evolution, because like in a way that's kind of like what the internet is. It's not exactly totally 100% socialist, but it is like a collective of the people together at once and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I don't know, if you had to deem the internet something, would you call it communist or would you call it democratic? In a way, it is democratic because we all vote, but in a way, it's also communist or socialist because we share everything too. There's open source. It depends, I guess, on part of the internet you go to. But I don't know. It's just fucking like, it's just interesting. So many things they developed. Like, not to say I was hooked before I even started it, but I started it and I already liked the aesthetic before it launched. I started it and like they have like the initial like little walkthrough where like before you're taken to the place where you play the game, and they talk about like the alternate history. I was like kind of sold. I was like, what? Russia's like the lead in technology and they helped win World War II? Like, tell me more about this world. So I don't know, I thought it was great, and I think they have a lot of potential and material to perhaps have sequels. I mean, not to say I'm somebody who looks at the numbers, but like stuff pops up on my feed, I can't help but read it. Atomic Heart had like 120,000 players, I think, last week on its first week out. I've been sold ever since I saw that bloody plush mascot thing walking away the trader. Maybe, I don't know. I think we maybe saw different trailers. What is it like? What do you mean bloody plush? Give me a link to your trailer. Maybe. Oh, the Peluche. Peluche? Is it called the Peluche? Yeah, the fucking, like, I don't know, it looks like a mass of fucking just, like, I don't know, like, veins and shit like that, and just some red blob, right? That thing was fucking hell to fight. Oh my god, like, that thing was terrible. Oh, because you can't use bullets on it. So you have to just fight that thing, hand in, like, hand to hand. Bro, the music was fire and came out, right? The music was fire. It was so good. Okay. Is it look like a dog, but it's got nothing but like fur for its fucking head? Is that? And then it's got like, it's like kind of like white. Let me see. Wait, we're gonna go to this link really quick. Hold on, I gotta do it the caveman way. I gotta go to Twitch, cause my chat will show me chat, but don't let me click on my chat. Give me a second. I try to keep Chrome closed because it just drives everything crazy. Click. Okay, hold on, you said at 22. Yes! Okay! Yeah, the like fuzzy dog looking thing. Like it's, yeah, its head isn't a head. Its head is just fucking like fur in like a pom-pom. Like you have on the fucking top of your... Like, okay, like, I don't know if you care about fucking spoilers, but, like, that's the fucking main character. That is the main character. I don't, like, it's so weird, okay? Like, in the very last scene, you see that this is a creature on somebody's desk, okay? But, okay, so they have the main character, his name is Sergey something, but, like, his codename is Plutonium. He went out on a mission and he got killed, okay? So he came back unconscious, and in order to reconstruct his mind, they connected him up to that thing they're talking about, the collective, the neural network. But he kept having PTSD, so they then brought him back as P3. That was P2. They brought him back as P3 without the memories of his wife, and then they connected him to something called limbo, which is kind of like a matrix state. So whenever he goes into his matrix state, which is kind of also like when he goes into limbo, he's also not under his own control. He, like, someone else is controlling him. But it's crazy because you don't know that until like the very end of the game, that fucking what's happening is you go into limbo. So like there's this point in the game where like, what is it? It's like the director of the, or like the fucking what is it? not director, he's like some general of the Russian army. He comes and like he's like, you guys got to shut this all down right now and shit like that. Like, I've seen the casualties and this is madness. And then your character P3, he's all like, something doesn't feel right. Close the door. Don't open it behind me. And then so like then he walks out and it whites out and you go to this like trippy ass fucking like other world, and the first thing you notice is that your hands are fucking paws. They're white paws, and like you're walking around and you see yourself, but you're on top of like a roof and you can't reach yourself, but like immediately you know it's you because it's got the same front paws. And like you're collecting these apples. And then you just run through the environment and you collect the apples. And then after you're done, you wake up and everyone around you is dead. And so like what's happening is you're being put into this this limbo state where you're kind of like in the Matrix and stuff like that. And then so that's what you see yourself as in the Matrix. I don't know why he exactly is that creature, but when you get to the very end of the game, exactly, it's like, bruh. When you get to the very end of the game, Sechenov, the guy who's launching Neural Network 2.0, he has that thing, that fucking, the dog creature with the fluffy head. It's on his fucking desk. It's crazy. So I don't know. I don't know if, like, I decided to choose the dog as my fucking, like, was it, like, fucking Minecraft avatar or whatever? Like, you could choose your own avatar skin and I just chose to be a dog? I don't know, like, I left with a few more questions at the end rather than answers. Wow, I can't believe that's what it ended up being. I'm getting high to this so I can enjoy the tea, but also forget it. But also forget it for the playthrough. Yeah! No, enjoy the game and you go have fun with that shit. It is an amazing game, definitely worth it. Worth it. We'll let you go with a bong rip. That's what's up. Yeah! No, that's fucking that game is definitely one of the better ones out there. I mean, for being free, you know, coming on the Game Pass, is outperforming what was it, GoldenEye, and I think before that people were really excited about Hi-Fi Rush. That was a really good game last month on it, but hell yeah. I gotta see who I'm missing right here. Cataloging Valdraxis. Let me see. Wow. Legendary photograph. Legendary photographs. See these descriptions. Cataloging the Waking Shores. Are you gonna replay The Last of Us? Yes! So we're waiting for it to fall off of a truck right now. We got Hogwarts Legacy to fall off of a truck recently. It took a little while. And we gotta wait till that truck comes through this part of town, and then it falls off the truck, and then I get it. No, it's more of like a metaphor for, I guess a lot of people, they'd rather be like, yar, I go to the high seas to find it. Dude, this show is so fucking good. This show is so good. Yes, Pedro was on another level. That last episode, I was just like, when he actually no, the last one was with Riley and stuff like that. The episode before that, when he was talking to his brother, oh, it is so fucking good. I was just like, damn, Pedro. Wrathion, where do you see Wrathion at though? See this really quick. Alright, yeah, I'm in the balloon. When do we see this fucker? I can see the balloon. I think everything was well done, and if you watch the after show or whatever, they talk about how that's all done with practical effects. None of it is CGI and shit like that. None of it is made up. Oh shit. Oh, he's at the very start. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Was that him? Did I miss him? I gotta be fast. Jump off. Get back on. Right now, I'm basically going out and playing Pokemon Snap in World of Warcraft, because World of Warcraft steals about 30% of its gameplay from Pokemon. But right now, this is basically just Pokemon Snap. If you see over there by the factor thingy, well, you can't see it, I guess. The factor thingy's covering it. But, oh, there he is! There he is! Oh my god, get him! Quick! Got him! Yes! Legendary album. That was the last legendary I needed. Rathian. So, basically what's happening is every time I move my camera around, it will highlight something, and when it highlights that thing, for instance, these Proto Drakes right here, throwing out their fire, if I press the button, it'll take a picture of them. Every picture I take adds a little bit of a percentage to completion on my little quest. Take a picture of some monkeys down there, take a picture of this bird, and I think, oh, I thought that was it. I think I need one more photo. Another picture of some monkeys. Ah, and I'm done. Yeah. So this is something new to this expansion. They didn't have it before. At least I did. Maybe it was in a previous expansion. I didn't see it. But yeah, you'll jump on like rafts and then you just go down the river and take pictures of things. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting way that Blizzard is always changing up their quests and keeping them lively and fresh. You go, Blizzard. What is this? Is it climbing? Like Titan Relics, no, it's inside. That's a race, though. But yeah, they already have a huge, I wouldn't say huge, but a pretty robust, okay, it is huge, creature catalog. And all of these creatures have like their own types, and there's type weaknesses, which is exactly Pokemon. You only have 3 abilities, though, which is a little bit different, and you fight in like groups of 3. But like, I own 388, but there's like tons of pets. Like hundreds. Oh, near 1,000 probably. How many is there total? Does it show me? Look at all these gray ones I don't have. No! So, there's literally like trainers set up all around the World of Warcraft, and you can go fight these trainers. And there's daily quests to fight fucking certain boss creatures. There's like some one wind, like little elemental, and his name is Stormamu. Like Dormammu, but with a storm. Stormamu. Doctor Strange. But anyways, there's even like, because in World of Warcraft, what you do is you group up with people and you go into dungeons and you kill like a few bosses. So they made their own like little World of Warcraft version of that. So there's like pet battle dungeons, where you go in with a team of 3 pets, and then you go through like the dungeon and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, they borrow a lot from from Pokemon for this feature, which has become a pretty sizable feature for them. But hey, I mean, if it works, it works, right? So where the hell is this race? Is it up here? Is it off this ledge?
Look at all these ancient Titan relics scattered about. Never pass up an opportunity to study the past.
Yeah, well, I just want to do this race. Oh, I see it. I see it.
It is an excellent day for a race. Come fly with us.
Let's fly. I see what happened to Ark. Well, the Ark servers that we used to play on and stuff, they were supported by the community. And they cost money. We've run out of money. We no longer have any of that. So we couldn't maintain that. It was supported for a while, but like each server costs like so much every month because they're hosted online. And eventually I couldn't support that. I mean, I stopped paying the internet bill in January, but luckily they passed some law, and now they can't turn off my internet. So I'm just like, yeah, that's what's up. Just keep on keeping on somehow. See, this right here, this is pretty basic. I mean, I remember doing this back on the Nintendo 64. Like, it's like, wow, what is... Or was it Dreamcast? Like, I'm flying around through rings. But World of Warcraft somehow makes it, like, new and unique. No, well, there's fucking, if you receive welfare or fucking, food stamps or whatever the hell it is, like lots of, I think it's just in general, like, it's a law that they passed, at least here in California, that they keep your internet on. They're supposed to be providing you for, like, at least the lowest level services, so fucking 10 megabyte connections. But if you had a higher connection, like with me, I have 100 megs, they maintain the rate at which they, you stopped paying at. It's super fucking dope. Like, I expected to get disconnected, like, last month or something, or me have to try to pay it. But no, it's all good. I even got a letter that said as much. The letter said, your other features, such as TV or even the phone, may be disconnected. Your cable, your phone services, but your internet service will persist. Like, it's like a straight law. They can't get rid of it now because, like, everybody needs access to the internet. So it's cool. Victory! I love it. What is this? Iceblade Trio? What the hell's happening here? Oh no, I'll never make it up there. I gotta get momentum. But yeah, I miss Ark, but they're working on Ark 2 right now. So I'm really hoping that when the animated series drops, maybe we'll be closer to that. But yeah, Ark 2 is coming out, I guess, in a while. They're also gonna remaster
Eliminate the invading forces.
they're also gonna remaster the first Ark. Well, not remaster it, but they're gonna do it in what is it? Unreal Engine 5. Where's the Iceblade Trio? Where's the Iceblade Trio? You said there was an Iceblade Trio. There they are. Stop attacking me. What the fuck, dude? Jesus. Alright, I'll wait here for other people. What is this over here? Overloaded defense matrix. Oh, what are you doing? Little dick. Is there no one else here? What the hell? For whatever reason, it's not letting me mount. Who am I fighting? What am I fighting? Leave me alone. I hate this place. How am I still in combat? What am I fighting? You stupid machine. Take it out on you. Come here.
It's too far away.
Hopefully this will get me out of combat. Oh, I did! Oh, and I got an item. Nice. Open up this. Get out of here. But yeah, I miss Ark. Ark was cool. I'm excited for what they're gonna do with Ark 2. And I've thought about checking out Ark again. Oh shit! No! Suffering! This was a mistake! Help! Oh lord. Don't! Please don't do this to me. Oh. That was all bad. Not the good kind of bad. But yeah, Ark was cool. Ark was fun. Be like I guess it wouldn't be a lot of gameplay on single player. I've thought about getting back to single player, because I never actually did a single player playthrough. You fuck off. Fuck off, guys. Oh, God, these sons of bitches. Stop this. See, I could fight maybe these guys. Maybe this group of idiots. Yeah, I could kick their asses. Stop this. Oh shit, somebody showed up. It's a hunter or something. Listen, sir. Oh, goodbye, world. Fuck. I'm down here now. I didn't know they could do that. It's because it's snowing here right now. Yeah, I'm a-coming. I'm so glad my shield exploded, like, right now instead of later. Okay, get that last guy. There you go, buddy. Thank you. Saving my life out here. Saving my life out here. Getting me out of shit. Yeah, like Alyssa, I think, was recently restarting on single player with her son, and they kind of got into some adventures. I don't know, I just have a specific way that I would play the game if I was to come back and play. The thing is, though, they keep adding, like, new shit. That's how Ark gets you. It's like Pokemon with fucking... What is it they used to do? How they do, like, red and blue, and then they do yellow. They keep releasing new maps and shit. And then it's like, you've already gotten, like, this creature and visited this map. Now here's another map. And also you can't transfer creatures to that map for 30 days. And it's kind of fun, but then sometimes, too, it's like, motherfucker, I already built myself a base somewhere. Like, god damn it. You're making me build a base at every location. It's too much. There's no one out here. I want to fight these things, but they're too much. They're gonna kick my... What is over here? Overseer Stormtongue. What is all this? That's downstairs. Let me see them. Oh, it says they're up there stairs. No? It's saying they're right here. Overseer Stone Tongue. There's no Overseer Stone Tongue right here. You're lying to me! Let's go to the next one. No, I'm just bad at flying. Oh, I see him now. I've killed this guy before. I can kick this guy's ass. But yeah, it's a little bit different. I mean, some of the values are different. So, like, the same strategies generally should work. But I think it's also, like, if you have, like, room to build wherever, there's kind of, like, a different way you're going to play the game and stuff like that. I don't know. I just have, like, a different strategy of, like, way of playing. I was explaining it to Alyssa last time. Like, there's these things called, what are they? The Explorer Notes, and they give you a little bit of EXP. So me, if I was starting a new character, or a new game, I would just go grab a bunch of Explorer Notes, try to get myself to the highest level I can, because the higher the level, the more stuff you could build. I mean, it is fun to, like, grow in power as you level, and then, like, learn the game and fight the creatures, but then, too, like, these creatures will fucking kill you no matter what level you are, whether you're fucking, like, level 130 or just level 30, so might as well get to, like, the highest level you can so you can give yourself the best defenses and things. I would also go to, like, certain maps and then, like, outfit myself with some certain resources. Because certain maps have like repeatable, not to say repeatable missions, but missions that will guarantee a certain reward every time. I mean, other than that, you have to just craft basic versions, which aren't as strong. Or they're a little bit weaker. Plus, you also have to use resources to craft them, which is not as fast as doing some of these missions. Oh, wow, I got a free purple item. Will this actually turn into a purple gem? Oh, 2 of them! Yeah! Alright, I gotta head off, but you're a real one, dude. I'm hyped about the atomic heart now. I'll be around for your last of a shit. Yeah, that's what's up! We'll check you out then, Lou. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. It's great talking to you. You stay faded and have a good night. Peace. Yeah! We'll definitely be here for the last of us. I gotta play through that. I was saying I should watch the Harry Potter movies before I play Hogwarts. Like, I feel like such a faker. I mean, I read them, but that shit was like back in the day, yo. Like, my roommate at the time, thankfully, was a librarian. I mean, my roommate's mom was a librarian, so she like would get us the Harry Potter books. I think I went to the 4th one's release, and then after that, she just got them for us. Without all that hoo-ha. Like, nobody's here to kill these rares. Why? I've seen them and read them. I want a refresher. Alright, peace. Yeah, that's probably one of the next things we'll be getting into. Yeah, I gotta get some Atomic Heart footage, so. Oh, I didn't even talk about Nora, who's my favorite character in Atomic Heart. The vending machine. The fucking really horny vending machine. God, I love that fucking vending machine. But yeah. Again, Atomic Heart, man. Good game. What else do we have to do on the map here? Okay, we can do the banners one really quick. Collecting Titan Relics. Actually, let's go do Titan Relics. Oh, wait. Ah, fuck. I think I wasn't paying attention to the cookout and the other thing. They just happened. Ha! Oh, well. I gotta post that song, though, Alyssa, if you're still here. The Something About Karma. I'm gonna post the link to fucking the YouTube I found for it. That's just a fucking jam. Like, I kept playing that again and again. Like, I think that it's... Like, because first they played that classical music, and that's Carmen from classical music. Beethoven? I don't know. I know I've heard Carmen a lot of times, but I think when they play that fucking something called Karma, I think it's got the same beat as Carmen, like the same kind of like... I don't know. I feel like it's got like the same shit kind of going on, you know. Melody? Is that what they call it? I'm not a music guy. I mean, I've always been a fan of music, but I'd say I'm about as proficient in defining the elements and parts of music as I am at fucking defining chemical shit, like molecules and chemistry. That's what they call it. I kind of know some stuff, but generally, I don't understand the language. I know some terms. Like, it's weird because, like, I could, like, phonally, like, if you told me, like, is this sound the same sound as the last sound? I could say, like, yeah, that is. But I wouldn't be able to tell you if that sound was, like, A, B, G. I just don't have that training yet. Maybe I should look into that. What is this? Can I walk on this? What is... Why is my graphics card dying? What is... I don't know. What? I'm just curious. What is this wind? What is this? Will it let... I can do this. I'm a paladin. Oh. Okay, it doesn't do what I thought. That's okay. I always save myself a bubble. What's up, tree dude? Teaching little baby dragons? Good. I like your tree beard. Dude, it's got like a tree goatee. That's cool. Where is this quest? Oh, it's in the fucking, it's in the mountains below here. It's in the mountains below. I think it's right here. Yeah, forgotten relics. Grab some of these things. I'd say we're probably like... Hey, fuck you, man. We're about halfway to having this month paid. The good thing about World of Warcraft is you can play the game to pay the game. And $12 goes a long way these days. So if I could save them here. It's not even 12. I keep saying $12, but that's just like... Hasn't been $12 in like fucking 8 years and shit. It used to be $12, and I think that's what they're still charging me. This shit's $15. So to save $15 by playing a video game, and I mean, it's fun. Keeps me active, you know? So I don't forget how to play. No, you little creepling. Fuck off. I think I should just keep digging these open and let these little dudes follow me. Stop interrupting me. Listen. There we go. How many can we get? Yes! Alright. Kill them all. Oh, you're gonna spew hot magma on me? Magma. Oh, I've been poisoned or something. I think it's better off to look for the heads. Get this head right here. Yeah, that's like 10%. Excuse me, spider. I'm just gonna walk past you. Bonk. It's an urn. Bonk. Take that, urn. How do I get up here? Jump frantically. I have to have climbed past the cavern hunter. Good, I made it. 52. Yeah, that was straight 10%. I love it. Wake you up and go? Oh, no spiders that time. You gotta make a fool of me. No spiders that time either. What, we just canceled the spiders? Oh, there they are. They're back again. Guess who's back? Back again. The spiders, they brought some friends. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Well, we just gotta summon Jeeves then, don't we? Jeeves, please buy my stuff. Thank you, sir. We're both a scholar and a gentleman. And we should be done. Yeah! Alright, alright.
I shall add them to the collection.
Oh, now motherfuckers went there and killed all those things. Bastards. Are you kidding me? I gotta save some kittens who were trapped. What's this one? Oh, the banners. Yeah, let's go do that one. I'm saving the Waking Shore because I gotta do that one PvP, so probably do that one on Friday before it switches, so we can get them both done on Friday. Fuck, do I get out of here? I know how. Use my wormhole. I just noticed the wormhole's with a Y this time. I get it. Worm. A wormhole. The dragonflight, Dragon Isles. Oh, you son of a cunt. jump out of this tree trunk. I'm free. That's gonna put me in a better position. I'm gonna have to use these charges to fly all the way up there. You see it in the distance. Go. Zoom. I have a feeling I'm not building up enough. You can see I didn't even gain anything right there. Whoop. Okay. A little bit of gain right there. Go down. Keep going. Go. Now. Go again. Okay. The valley right here. My rain's coming through. I think I'm gonna finish up these last two world quests. I don't know if I've done 10. 4 out of 10. That tells me right there. Yeah, I should have got that quest before I started doing these.
The mountains are mighty here. Plant our banners to mark what the Dragon Scale expedition has discovered.
But she didn't discover it. The Dragon Isles have been here for thousands of years. Since the Sundering. Like, before that. Like, come on, you're tripping, lady. Christopher Columbus mentality. Colonizer! I'm still gonna do it, though. That's a quest. Just saying. Gotta color the commentary. What color? What color is angry? Red? I'm gonna run out of steam right here. Shit. Aw, I made it up. One more. I don't know where this last one is. Is it high? It's trying to point me in the direction of one. 2. 2 options. No. Where are these banners at? Please. Oh, there's one. The last one. Haha. Good, good.
Those peaks will see that the Dragon Scale expedition beat them there.
Why did I do a Wario laugh? No, that's Waluigi. Like, nobody's killing Fenran. And by the time I get there, they'll have found Fenran. Not here. We're looking for the climbing mission. Is it right here?
Some of the beasties that came through the time rifts here ended up in bad places, like these poor wee kitties. Go on and save them.
These poor wee kitties. They're stuck in trees. Fear not, kitties. I mean, I kill dragons and stuff. But like in my spare time, I go help kitties. We're stuck in canyons. Kitties in Crackson Canyon. Kitty Crack Canyon. Kitty Crack Corn and I don't care. Kitty Crack Corn and I don't care. Shit. Fucking dangerous glowing orb. Rupert, help me. Eight kitties? I thought it was 5. I was prepared for 5. Oh! That glowing orb, it like hits you and then knocks you off. Not cool. Not cool, or not cool at all, man. Whoop, move, come on. Picking on it, what more do you want? 7 out of 8 kitties. Oh my god, move. Move towards the kitty. Get the kitty. Oh, jeez, no, I should have got that up there.
Listen to them purring now they're all safe and sound.
Listen to the
My
purring.
work adventurer.
We got that one, but I'd rather do that one when an elemental thing is storm is there, but there is one right now. But yeah, I think all I need is a Waking Shore now. Did the Azure Span. Oh, there's still one right here. Magic gathered, energy tapped into. We're done here. And these ones need to be PvP. Someone's soloing Fenran.
Has fallen under siege. Eliminate the invading forces.
Overloaded defense matrix. Can't fight the overloaded defense matrix by yourself. Oh, Fenran. That hunter. Amnesia. Meh.
Inventory is full. I can't carry.
Alright. Are we gonna try to fight the damaged core? Yep. Nice, nice. Where are you going, sir? Please return.
Inventory is full.
Wait. Disenchant amnesia. Ah, blue things.
I can't carry.
Yeah, you don't need to carry anymore. You don't need to. I got this one quest, but I'm gonna come back and try to farm the things that drop the Titan cores. I need those from a chance. What level am I in chanting? 89. 11 more levels. I think we are on engineering level 96. So 4 more days. Have our engineering maxed. Oh! It sent them to me. Nice. Thank you, Postmaster. My graphics card is dying. Why you die, graphics card? Yeah, I think we did pretty good for today. I know I got the bracers. I got these bracers today, which are pretty tits. 411, so that helps on my gear score. Although I need to do mythics, so I could get a higher stuff from the vault each week, and so I can also upgrade some of my best in slot gear I got. I know one of them I got to add a gem slot too, but pretty good finding that this week. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, if we do Mythics 15 plus, we can then upgrade this. Upgrade our frickin'... I guess we could craft a cloak and then upgrade it. Upgrade this, definitely. I mean, these are pretty much there at 411. Go to 415 max. Upgrade this, definitely at 415. We need to do that, definitely. But, yeah. What's that duck? I'm gonna quiet that duck up. Oh damn, I'm 26 away from getting max with Consortium. Ah, so close. I feel like Consortium's been such a grind. I'll get 10 more knowledge points in each thingy. Look what we have right now. We usually do this on Wednesday, but... we got 11 points. I think we're just going to apply them here. Get ourselves finally the savior. Save that 1 point. Look here. We have 10 points as well. Okay, we got that one filled. Now we have a 40% chance to find essences. Or rousing, yeah, rousing elements. Essences elements, same thing. I mean, they're not really, but... so all the rest of the points, I guess, I try to put right here into Primal. See, these ones are called Devotion of Critical Strike, and this one's called Frozen Devotion. So I wonder if they both work off this devotion tree over here. Inspired Devotion. You gain 1 inspiration per point in the specialization anyway, so if I put 30 points in here, I'll have 30 fucking more inspiration, which is going to help me proc higher, which is kind of what the generalized goal of this is. I'll probably focus on that next. How many of these little dragon insight things do we have? 3 of them. I see. Fascinating.
We rejoice their return.
Do we? And go back to the other thing. Wait, no. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Let me give you guys one more bong rip from the old Bollerino. And yeah.
Keep you safe.
You guys can all have a good night. We're almost at 90,000, which is half of what the WoW token is. Again, that's why I love WoW, is kind of once you started, $15 is a lot to you for your monthly payment. You can just off a WoW token from the auction house. I was lucky enough today to get myself a nice drop from the feast little bag. Go to WoW token, and it is 174. So yeah, I've got 80, 84. So we get 90. 90 plus 90 would be like 180. Kinda, yeah. So almost halfway there. Hopefully by the time the end of the month comes, I'll be able to snag another one of these and get 30 more days. That's what I'm still playing right now, is my gold making. But yeah, that's it for me right now. I'm gonna go probably watch a Harry Potter movie. And also heat up some something to eat. A little snack. Maybe heat up a croissant. Croissant! A wee bit peckish. But yeah. Well, we're coming on, what, 4 hours now? Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Yeah, I went and visited my mom earlier for a while. That was cool. And when I came home, I was a little high, so I fell asleep. Woke up like, what? Maybe at 7 something, just before 8. Figured I'd get a little bit of gaming in. I was glad I was able to pick up the things before the thing went away. This little guy, Garlock. This little pet. I got him from the trader's post. Special trader's tender. Yeah, see, trader's tender. Rewards. Trading post open for business. Yeah, it's the first month with the trading post, so that was cool. Relic Recovery, Algathar Academy. Fancy yourself a master pet tamer, then seek out the Celestial Tournament in the Timeless Isle. Okay. There appears to be a single gold coin tucked into this adventure guide. Free money! The mystery of who's placing coins into your adventure guide is still unsolved. Then again, why solve it? Maybe next week they'll bring even more money. Hopefully. Alright, let's load this Bollerino up. Oh yeah, I went there so I had a splinter. My brother pulled it out, but I think that I have 2 splinters now. So it kind of hurts in that area. But it doesn't hurt the same, it might just be from the hole. He just pulled out the tip. Yeah, good times. Thank you all so much for hanging out. And we'll be back tomorrow. I do need to start that Breath of the Wild playthrough. So maybe you'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. I don't have a plan, man. Let's go with the flow. Alright. See myself here at this very ugly auction house. Weird textures. Been barfed up by my graphics card. Y'all stay faded and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Bye. Have a beautiful time. Oh man. Stay faded.